We watched an interesting little YouTube documentary about Primerica. It reminded me of a really weird experience I had with a woman when I was living in Saskatchewan. This was prior to meeting you, and I thought I might regale you with this story because it's just a little bit weird, a little bit of a weird tale. And this lady came in, and giving the full retail shopping experience. I shopped with her the full 3 fucking hours she was in the store, bringing her everything she wanted to try on. It was all from the sale rack, and I will say it was a big sale, probably $400 worth of sales items. So my price per unit, or my price per unit, and also my units per transaction, really fucking high. I will thank that lady so much for that. So anyway, she was I was in my mid to late 20s. She was in her mid to late 30s. She was very nice. Whatever. I'm trying to do my job here. I want, and then, I'm ringing her through the till, and we're having, a nice conversation, which is largely just me trying to be good at my job. And she says to me, I think you're so great. I would really like to mentor you. And in my job that I'm in, I work with mentoring people, and I would really like to work with you and mentor you. And I was like, fuck, I'm just doing retail. I should probably be doing more with my life. I went to university, this is this can't be it for me. All right, let's meet for coffee. So we go out for coffee within a few days, and she's telling me about the business that she works with, but she can't tell me the name of the company, even though I asked her. And that was immediate, the first immediate red flag to me was when I asked her what the company was that she worked for, but she said she couldn't tell me about it. And then she's like, but you need to make sure that you have, everybody needs a product that they sell. You can't just sell nothing, right? And so you need to be inspired by something. And she's like, what really inspires you? And I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck I was. So I was like, manatees?
No, you didn't.
I did fucking tell her that I was inspired by manatees. I don't know why, but I did. So...
I don't recall that.
Yeah, no, I left that out of the story when I tell it to you because it's really fucking embarrassing.
On purpose?
That I was, as a group or a movement, something to be inspired by, working with the manatees. They're destroyed a lot by boats, right? So
freaking sea cows.
That's something that really deeply inspired me, I guess, was manatees. And so she gives me a book to read, and she wants to meet with me for coffee again. Yeah, the poor manatees. And so she gives
Family Guy jokes.
She gives me a book, and it's to read before the next time we meet for coffee, and it's Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I'm sure a lot of us have heard about this book before. And it's this the premise of the book is it's this guy talking about how he grew up in a poor family, but he had this friend whose family was really rich, and it's basically talking about the mindset between rich people versus the mindset of poor people. And so I read the book. It wasn't very long. I read it within an evening. And then that night, or I can't remember if it was that night or the night before I was supposed to meet her for coffee again. I had a dream that I started working for this company that participated in yearly ritual beheadings of some of their employees.
As most do.
Yeah, And so then I woke up the next morning and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck this lady is involved in, but like I was like, she's not telling me what she's involved in because like, you know, it's like weirdly secretive, but like just having that dream was enough to be like, I don't know what the fuck this lady wants. I don't know what she's trying to get me involved in, but I am like so not buying any of it whatsoever. And so then, like I said, what made me think about it is we were watching this video about this guy interacting with Primerica people. And there was so much in that video about what these Primerica people were saying to him to try to recruit him into the company. That just was like, ding, 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 ding. This is exactly the kind of shit that this lady was saying to me in this meeting. And I'm so personally grateful that my intuition like was able to fucking bash me over the head enough in my dream. And it wasn't even like, you know, a light message. It was straight up like people being ritually decapitated at yearly like AGMs by this company. And I was like, nope, whatever this lady's selling, I don't fucking want it. Did you like how I was inspired by manatees?
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
I purposely don't tell that part of the story often because it's embarrassing.
Just on the internet?
But now it's on the internet for like whoever listens to this to know.
Too bad you didn't say seals.
I will say the manatees was also like a shout out to my my good friend Charlene, because at the time I remember she was also talking about like, you know, wanting to save the manatees, and I felt really put on the spot by this lady when she was asking me like what I'm inspired by, and all I could think of was Charlene talking about manatees. In the most like recently, so that's why I brought up manatees when I was speaking with them. It reminded me of another experience I had with somebody who was definitely involved in an MLM, and that was my Mary Kay experience. Do you remember that?
Oh, that.
This pissed me off.
I actually
so
originally, when we were kind of talking about this, I thought that that's the story you were thinking.
No, but now I will tell the Mary Kay. So this is another MLM experience I had. So I was working at a financial institution place. Well, they did like investment and sold like insurance and shit. Anyway, so I was working as a receptionist, and this lady came in to drop off the Mary Kay package for one of the financial advisors who worked there. She had bought some Mary Kay stuff. And so as she was waiting for her, we were just, you know, I was at reception because obviously I'm the receptionist, and we're chit-chatting. And she says to me, you know, I absolutely love your look. I just think your look is so inspiring. I would love to like give you a makeover, and we can do like a before and after shoot. We'll like, you know, take a picture of your makeup before, and then we'll take a picture of your makeup after, and it'll be such a fun little like modeling experience, and it'll be such a great time.
Connect with a beauty consultant today.
And so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? This could be fun. Why not? And so I get Evan to drop me off at her house, because I'm petrified of driving places in Saskatoon that I don't know how to get to. And she lived in a really weird random spot in the new development area that I had no idea how to get around. So made my sweet hubby here drop me off at her house. We weren't even married at the time. We were living together. We were cohabitating in sin.
We were living in sin with the devil.
And so he drops me off, and I go down, and she's like, oh, here, go take your makeup off, and we'll start like, you know. And so it's immediately I didn't say anything, because I mean, it's not my house. Like, it's like this huge freaking like expensive house. And so I go and like wash my makeup off, where I'm like, well, isn't there, maybe she'll take like the before photo after I wash my makeup off, right? And so I wash my makeup off, and then it's like me just trying like a bunch of skincare products, and then and so then my face is like completely bare. Like it felt nice and soft. Like, don't get me wrong, their products are really nice, they're really good. And then she's like, oh, and here's some makeup for you to put on. I don't have any like makeup applicators, so you'll have to use your fingers. So then I'm like putting on makeup with my fingers. So then the makeup that I put on, that I left with, looked worse than the makeup that I had arrived with, because the makeup I had arrived with, at least I was able to, like, you know, put on eyeliner and shit. And she says to me, yeah, the next time you come, we'll, like, you'll be able to use, like, brushes and stuff. And I'm just thinking, like, the next time I come, like, and then
next time you come, you can use
and then
brushes?
she's like, oh, let's take a, she's like, oh no, we forgot to take a before photo. Well, let's take a photo now. And then, like, and then I had to, like, call Evan to pick me up, and of course I had to, like, wait like 20 minutes for him to come get me, because it was in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the new development of Saskatoon. And I was just like, and she was trying, like, she was selling me, like, I did buy some things, but I didn't, like, spend a lot of money. Like, I bought I think, like, I bought a primer and, like, a lip scrub, and I think that was, oh, and some sort of face serum. I spent like $80 on shit, but she was trying so hard to sign me up to, like, you know, become one of their tiered sellers, and it's just like, I felt so lied to throughout the entire experience, because you told me that I was coming here so because you loved my look and you thought we could do, like, a cute before and after little photo shoot with Mary Kay makeup. And I should have known that you, like, and I knew she was going to try to sell me shit, because obviously she's a Mary Kay salesperson. But I, like, the way the experience was sold to me prior to going there is it was going to be cute little before and after photo shoot with makeup. And it
Kawaii.
it was me just washing my face with product and then putting more product back on, but in a way that looked not as good as when I arrived. And I was so fucking pissed off. But I did really like the face primer.